Hello and welcome back to Train Sim World 2 and the London Underground Bakerloo Line. Thank you very much for joining me in this video, and today we are going to be running the scenario in Chapter 1 for the journeys, calling all stations. With this, I'm going to be doing the underground announcements once again, and there has been some updates to the sim, so I want to see what we get in Train Sim World 2. Apparently we should be able to hear some audio now in terms of passengers at the platforms, and there should be some extra ambience and things like that, so that should help with the immersion factor. I want to see if they've managed to do anything with the tunnels. Probably not, but you never know. So once again, sit back, relax, and please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Calling all stations. Welcome to Elephant and Castle Station. This is a northbound service. This service travels to and terminates at Harrow and Wealdstone. Okay, lovely. Unlock doors. Sure, let's do that. Let's open this window, because I was told that we can open the windows. Now, I think... Do not lean out this window whilst the train's moving. Window must be fully closed to obtain forward movement. Window must be fully closed to obtain forward movement. Wait until 1700. I think there's a lot that's about to happen here. Also, this is the brake test up here, so I will be testing that at some point, but not right now as I've only got 10 seconds. In fact, no, let's test it right now. That should go green. It does not. This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors. That's it, and here we go. Right, apparently that window can be open. Can this one? No. Fine. So there we go, there's something for us. They haven't changed anything on the inside, unfortunately. That's okay. Let's enjoy the tunnels. We have a 25-mile-per-hour limit coming up. And I will stay fairly quiet through most of this, I think. Just lets you enjoy the journey, I guess. Apart from the announcements. Naturally, the announcements are happening. And I'll try and do the next station announcements too, just to make it a little bit more entertaining. The next station is Lambeth North. Exit here for the Imperial War Museum. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. I'm going to have to get back into it as well. They will get better as time goes on. And let's see if I can get the brakes a little bit better too. $200 yards, sure. Nope, still not that good. I need to improve that. I cannot hear people. We're still early, so it isn't too much of a problem. This is Lambeth North. Exit here for the Imperial War Museum. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wheelstone. I forgot where we were going. Right, this is going to be a... It looks like we are waiting for a few seconds. Anything I can do whilst I'm waiting here? Not particularly. I cannot hear anybody outside. I'll open this door as well. Oh, I know. I should really set this. There we go. That's better. This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors. Next up, Waterloo. Not the ABBA song. Is that another train or just some red lights? Just red lights. You can just hear that. Those are section gaps where it's cutting out a little bit. So, can I make it to Waterloo on time? I think so. I have a minute to get there. Let's see if I can manage this on time. I've been given a few suggestions which have been fantastic. Really do appreciate them. Some people say as soon as we get into the next speed zone to accelerate. I'm not sure if that's quite the case, but it's a possibility. It's certainly a possibility. I think it's a better possibility is to brake hard on this one. So here we go. There we go. This is Waterloo. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for the Jubilee, Northern and Waterloo and City lines and National Rail services. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. That didn't give me enough time to say that. Straight to the embankments next. As fast as we can. Every second lost is a problem. And we only have 45 seconds to do quite a significant distance. I'll try and just speed ever so slightly. Come on. 30 seconds to go. Oh, we are going to start being very late very quickly. I can see the station. I can see the station. The next station is Embankment. We are a few seconds late. This is Embankment. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for the Circle, District and Northern lines. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. Does not give enough time. The tubes definitely are... They definitely have doors open for slightly longer. Right, so let's keep going. Maximum power. 300 yards, 15 seconds, Charing Cross. The next station is Charing Cross. Ooh, there's an announcement. We are a few seconds late. We're only a few stations in and we're already late. It's terrible. This is Charing Cross. Change here for the Northern Line and National Rail services. Exits here for Trafalgar Square, National Gallery and Natural Portraits Gallery. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. It is rather difficult to get this all done. Next up, Piccadilly Circus, the one I messed up last time. Maximum power. We have an entire minute to get there. We're going very fast. That was my mistake. I thought it was 30, not 20. We have plenty of time to get there though. So maybe we can claw back a little bit of time here. The next station is Piccadilly Circus. Where was that slice coming through? Or coming from? No smoking. Can see that up at the top. It's really nicely done. The platform that went beyond the edge of their enclosed tunnel. Because oops. This is Piccadilly Circus. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for the Piccadilly Line. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wheelstone. It's another train! Awesome! Here comes another tube. Really awesome to see something like that. Next up, Oxford Circus. Here's another section gap as we jump the points. I say jump the points, just cross the points. If we jump the points, that would be a problem. 800 yards for Oxford Circus. The Central and Victoria line changes there. I probably still have a stuffy nose and sore throat, so maybe the voiceover's not going to turn out as nice as I want it to, unfortunately. We should be going into a 30 any second now. There it is. Look at this perfectly straight bit of track. That's awesome. Just a lovely straight section of track. The next station is Oxford Circus. Oh, we are still late. It's terrible. I'm trying my absolute best. I mean, if I can manage one minute through all of this, that would not be bad. This is Oxford Circus. Change here for the Central and Victoria lines. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wheelstone. Please stand clear of the doors. Not into parallel immediately. Let it build up a little bit of speed before we do that. We're down to a 20. Regents Park next, which is ZSL London Zoo. I think last time I said ZFL, it's ZSL. I'll have to go back and look. 1 minute from here to get there. Right. Can I do this in a minute? Just popping between the brakes and coasting, just to ensure we're okay on speed. Should be a 30-mile-per-hour speed limit coming up in a few seconds. There it is. The next station is Regents Park. I'm not doing the entire announcements through these. "30 miles per hour. Come on, come on, come on." I think we're only a few seconds, maybe 10, 15. Do not do that. This is Regents Park. Exit here for local buses to ZSL London Zoo. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. I need to say to, not to. Well, I don't say to, but it's just how quickly it goes through. Why's that happened? Hello? My train stopped. So if it's that window. Nope. How did it pop out of... Okay, well, now I'm late. Now I'm really late. It went into intermediate for some reason. Did I accidentally hit the button? Oh, well, that's ruined everything. That has really ruined everything. Let's see if I can catch up any amount of time on that. I was doing really well. The next station is Baker Street. I'm already late. Just trying to catch up any amount of time I can now. "30 seconds, that is not terrible." This is Baker Street. Change here for the Circle, Hammersmith and City, Jubilee and Metropolitan lines. Exit here for Madame Tussauds. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. Marylebone next, or Marylebone, or some people call it Marylebone. Marylebone. Straight into a section gap as we cross the points. Back in, as fast as we can go. The next station is Marylebone. Right. We are already late for that. Let's try and keep it to about 30 seconds though. Let's try really hard to keep it to around the 30-second mark. Out of a tunnel, into a tunnel. That was not too bad on the deceleration. And it's about 30 seconds. This is Marylebone. Change here for National Rail services. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. Please stand clear of the doors. Edgeware Road. Can I make it there? Okay, so we've got 15 seconds, 500. I think I am slowly crawling back. I think I'm clawing back some time here. Very slowly. But it is not easy. The next station is Edgeware Road. So I've got to stop here within 15 seconds. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? Kind of works. This is Edgeware Road. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wheelstone. Maybe I'm not catching up or clawing back any time. I'm very, very much trying though. Come on, 30 seconds to get to Paddington. Paddington is Circle, District, Hammersmith City, National Rail Services. I think that's about it. I know there's a 20 limits coming up as well, which is going to slow me down as we come into Paddington. 30 seconds. I'll really, really push this. 300 yards. 200 yards, 250, 230 yards, 220. That was pushing it. That was really, really pushing it, that was. I'm not sure if I even did the whole, the next station is Paddington. Trying to time that. This is Paddington. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for the Circle, District and Hammersmith and City lines and National Rail services. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wheelstone. Go, go, go. Warwick Avenue next. I have 1 minute to do 0.6 miles. That's going to be interesting. I suppose 1 minute's late through the entire thing is not too bad overall. Come on, come on, come on. 35, 35. I know you're there. There you are. Now this one is not going to happen. The next station is Warwick Avenue. This one is certainly not going to happen. 400 yards, that's where I should have stopped, all because of that one mistake at Regents Park. Okay, this is a nice, smooth stop. Still 30 seconds thereabouts. This is Warwick Avenue. Exit here for Little Venice. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. Please stand clear of the doors. Maida Vale next. There it is. 900 yards. I need to be there in 1 minute. Full power. Come on, full power. Full power, full power. So much for not talking as much, but I'm not commenting on too much on what's going on, just my struggles in trying to maintain this. 30 seconds to do 200 yards, that is going to be a problem. 200 yards? No, that is not going to be a problem. 600 yards. So we have Maida Vale, Kelban Park, Queen's Park, Kensal Green, Williston Junction, Harrow, Stonebridge Park, Wembley Central, Wembley North. Wembley North or North Wembley? One or the other. The next station is Maida Vale. South Kenton, Kenton and Harrow and Wealdstone. That is the order of things. We are actually doing well on this one. I might have actually done this one rather well. Come on, claw back just a few seconds, please. Claw back some seconds. This is Maida Vale. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. I've managed to claw back a few seconds. I think I managed to get 10 seconds back there. Come on. I know I'm right up against it now, but we are going to push. Oh, I'm not going to make it on this one. 30 seconds to do 700 yards. I feel like the timings are not quite right on this. Kelban Park. And I know there's a 15 coming up straight after Kelban Park as we come into Queen's Park. Come on. Fast as you can. Fast as you can. There's the time. So we had 30 seconds behind. That is what we were. Let's try and improve this a little bit. We are definitely improving. This is Kelban Park. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wheelstone. Please stand clear of the doors. Go, 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 Queen's Park. Right, now we've got the whole, every single one is please mind the gap. And this, from here on out, we're not going to be underground. So as soon as we pop out of the tunnels here, it is no longer an underground. We will pop out, we will go underneath the railway, West Coast Main Line, but beyond that, not too much. There we go. The next station is Queen's Park. You see how perfectly timed that was. So this is Always an interesting one. Stay away from the yellow line. What is wrong with you people? Hang on a second. I'm only 15 seconds off here. This is good. This is Queen's Park. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for London Overground. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. Please stand clear of the doors. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think I was 15 seconds off there. Now we have a 10 mph speed limit through all of this. Section gap. Realistically, you should actually switch off the throttle through the section gap, as not to give it a jolt when you're back on. I remember that, and it makes perfect sense in terms of engineering, electrical engineering wise, or just electrical in general, not specifically engineering, but just in general. Just taking plenty of screenshots here. That is the West Coast Main Line. Unfortunately, we cannot see any trains on the West Coast Main Line for some reason. Come on, come on. Kensal Green next. 15. I know the 15 should be popping up any second now. I know the 15 will pop up any second now. Come on. I know I'm creeping up the speed slightly. There it is. And straight up all the way to 45. I do not recall a 45 here. Well, there we go. I most certainly do not recall a 45 here. Oh well, I'm going to push it. I'm really going to push it that hard. Because we do not have that much time to get to Kensal Green. It says 15 seconds. I was 15 seconds off there. This time there's no way I'm going to be 15 seconds off. This makes no sense. The next station is Kensal Green. The brakes on this are going to have to be brilliant. They really, really are. Oh, and they have not failed me. The brakes did not fail me there. And we're back down to the 30 seconds or thereabouts. No good. This is Kensal Green. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. Prepare to go already. Next up is Williston Junction. Popping into some tunnels. Again, 45 miles per hour. Oh, I can hear another train. Lovely. So I think Williston Junction is a London Overground station as well, or London Overground interchange. I think a few of these stations are London Overground, but you may not be able to get to the platforms. I think that is what the case may be. Though I cannot be 100% certain. We are not going to do well on time here. Not at all. That was pretty good on timing. 2 miles, 90 miles per hour. They still haven't fixed that. And now down to 45. I mean, the 45 does make sense. I think there must be sections where you can hit 45 miles per hour. This is a lot busier than normal, or than I've seen before. I do like this. The more tubes, it's just a busier line. Much preferred. And there's our timer right there. The next station is Williston Junction. I'm not sure if they've improved the sound there. I feel they might have improved the sounds on the as we cross the points. Certainly sounds better. This is Wheelstone Junction. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for London Overground. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. I should record all of these outside and just try adding them in. That might be interesting. Next up, Harrowston. There's the 45. That one is a clear 45. There's the 1.4 miles for a 90 again. Just push it, push it, push it. We're going into one of these. Generally, I think you're supposed to do that at every tunnel, apart from on the London Underground itself in the tubes. Oh, that's nice and fast now. That seems quite realistic. Nope, okay. We almost had 45. Almost. The next station is Harrowston. Oh, the brakes on this are going to have to be immense. Now I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be stopping all the way at the end of this platform, but you know what? If that's where they want me to stop. I mean, the cameras are there. This is Harrowston. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wheelstone. Okay, I was about 20 seconds off there. There's an improvement. There's a certain improvement. That improvement's all gone. I have 20... No, wait. It's not 20 seconds. I have 1 minute and 10 seconds. Yeah, a few seconds. So I have 70 seconds there to get... I think I can do this. Come on. Come on. It's still 45 miles per hour. Why is it not 45 miles per hour in the opposite direction? Unless it is and I've forgotten. Here comes another tube. This is nice and busy. This is very realistic. Keep going, keep going. Come on, as fast as you can. So the next station should be Stonebridge Park. Nothing special at Stonebridge Park. Possibly a park with a stone bridge. Or maybe the railway was a stone bridge that went over a park. Come on, keep going. Still got this 90. Still have this 90. 15 seconds, but we are going very, very fast. Section gap. Wait. Where's the section gap? I cannot feel any of it. That's the A40. This is Stonebridge Park. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. Next up would be Wembley, because you did see Wembley Stadium. I think you just saw Wembley Stadium just there. Go, go, go. We are... I'm not sure how late we are, but we have 90... It's about 90 seconds to get to... 90 seconds now to get to Wembley. There's Wembley Stadium. So that's, I believe that is the A4. Not A4, A40. That we went over. Alright, as quick as we can. Quick as we can. Morpeth warning board for 40. Awesome. Hello. I'm saying hello to a computer. What has my life become? I could just keep accelerating and then hit the brakes after. There's the 40. See, that was actually fine. The next station is Wembley Central. Remembering all of these is kind of difficult. Come on, come on, come on. Power, power, power. Power's in there, it's just not capable. Back up to 45. And we should be there in 10 seconds. We are not far away. That is amazing. Can we have this in 15 seconds? I would be shocked if we can. Almost 20 seconds. This is Wembley Central. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Exits here for Wembley Stadium. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wealdstone. You guys are getting a 1 hour video out of this, probably. I'm not sure how long this has been going, but it certainly feels like about 50 minutes. Well, 45 to 50 minutes. Back up to 45. Speaking of 45, that person has a very nice car down there. Look at that. Lovely homes as well. This area, Wembley. Come on, come on. I have a minute now. I have a minute to get to North Wembley. So it is North Wembley, not Wembley North. Where's the power on the train? I'm in maximum. Come on. You can do it. It's almost like willing it forward, sort of how you bounce in your seat trying to push something forward. Well, come on, come on. The next station is North Wembley. Go on the brakes, on the brakes. This is going to require some pretty hard braking. Train can do it. And we're almost bang on time. That's brilliant. This is North Wembley. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a Bakerloo Line service to Harrow and Wheelstone. We were only 8 seconds late on that one. I wonder. Can we manage to get to the end of this bang on time? So we were a little bit late in the middle, and despite the issue I had at Regents Park, I've managed to make up the time. Come on, come on, come on. South Kenton, it is saying, so we have 45 seconds mark. That is going to be a little bit difficult. That is going to be a little bit difficult, though I'll keep accelerating as much as I can. The next station is South Kenton. Come on, come on, come on. I suppose because I can accelerate a lot more, or just carry more speed up here, it is not as bad. 15 seconds. Now I should already be stopped, but you know what? This is not bad. This is South Kenton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a Bakerloo Line train to Harrow and Wealdstone. I've changed from saying service to train. Why did I do that? Is it service or is it train? I wonder what they actually say. I need to check. I like the word service. Perhaps not train. 2 stops to go. Kenton and Harrow and Wheelstone itself. The one we've been mentioning right from the beginning. I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like, click that thumbs up, subscribe, it's free. Notify, that is also free. Support me on Patreon, that is not free, but if you can do so, I would really appreciate it. Come on, come on, come on. 1 minute to Kenton. This is going to be cutting it close once again. I'm surprised on only a 0.3% uphill grade that we are struggling so much. The next station is Kenton. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to get there. I'm coming in at a rate of knots though. Hello there, General Kenobi. Going on the brakes. I think some braking is required here. 10 seconds to go. It is the brakes on which, just like racing cars, it is the brakes on where you gain and lose a whole heap of time. It should just be here. That's where I need to be. This is Kenton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a Bakerloo Line train to Harrow and Wheelstone. I said train again. Right, a mile to go, or just over a mile, and we have 2 minutes to get there. 2 minutes, 1 mile. Can I do it? It means I need to be averaging 30 miles per hour. I think I can. I think that might be possible. So it's taken us half a minute to accelerate to 30. So now I need to really push it to 45. And keep going. Now our average speed is climbing. From whatever it was above the 30, so the delta's getting towards the 30. Before we were below the 30. And there was no way we were going to reach it. Now there is a possibility. And of course I haven't taken into account braking, That's the last 200 yards. But this speed is doing well for us. The next station is Harrow and Wealdstone, where this train terminates. I'm pretty sure that signal should not... Is it that signal or the next signal? Should not be green. I think it was that signal that should not be green, ever. And we might just make this on time. Let's get on the brakes here. Three, two, one. You know what? 1 or 2 seconds late is actually not bad. 5 seconds late overall. This is Harrow and Wheelstone, where this train terminates. All change, please. Please ensure that you have all your belongings with you when you leave the train. Thank you for travelling on the London Underground. All change, please. This train terminates here. There you go. Please don't make me do it all the way back. I don't want to do it all the way back. I've been doing this for an hour now. I need a little bit of a break. Thank you for completing this run. Let's see how you performed. Let's see how we performed then. Please be a gold. Please be a gold. Please be a gold. I tried to make up all the time. I ended up only 5 seconds late at the end. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. There we go. Okay. Gold. There we go. Look at that stop accuracy. What was the best stop accuracy? 0.6 of a yard? Right there. So that's what, 2 foot? Stop accuracy was 2 foot there. Anywhere where I was better? I know about the Kensal Green one. Williston Junction. 1 foot. That was pretty good. Lovely. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on London Underground Simulator. No, this is Train Sim World 2, London Underground Bakerloo Line. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. It says it took 51 minutes, so that is not too bad overall. That's not horrible. I think I can take a bit of a break now. Also, if you can support me on Patreon, please do so at www.patreon.com/ecgadgets. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. And also, you can... Should I do this like the train announcer? You can also find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for Twitter and Instagram. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time on the London Underground. There you go.